everybody, welcome back to James Plays Outer Wilds. I'm back here at the High Energy Lab, and I did take that long way that includes a lot of waiting for the sand to fill up, because I noticed something when I was reviewing the video from last time. So you can stop screaming, at least for the moment, while I do this. Yeah, this caught the corner of my eye. So we are now diverting the power like I was trying to do before. Yeah, sometimes I just, these little ball power thingies, they're everywhere. And I would say that they're intentionally designed to be missed sometimes. I should assume that if I'm in a structure like this, that I should be looking for these things everywhere. On the walls, on the ceilings, and on the floors. So, okay, my bad. At least we have corrected that mistake for now, and we will see if we can now actually recreate this experiment. Ah. So we are now recreating it. We can see it coming through before it leaves. And I can't retrieve it because there's too many targets. So there's technically two of them. How very interesting. I was trying to see if I could get a picture. Yeah, it's showing this one is where the picture is coming from. So yes, I have now observed the experiment. Now what do I do? What if, now that we actually have power to this thing, what if we have more fun with warp cores? We cannot have more fun with warp cores. Let me get a couple more of everything. Yeah, pretty sure I tried this before that it, Oops. Where did I put that? Please tell me there's another... There is not... What the heck? It's in here, isn't it? It's not in here. Alright, well, I find new and interesting ways to break things as usual. That's the empty, that's 2 white. Well, I'm pretty sure that was not going to do anything anyway, right? Just, right? I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should be doing now that this is powered up, because it's not like it updated my log. But the whole point of doing this now was I did want to just kill some time until the Ash Twin was a little bit more emptied out, because we are going to go back there. Alright, so yeah, that's no power. That's with power. I mean, okay, it's neat. At least we have gotten that resolved now, maybe? Question mark. And then they wanted to try to create the 22-minute interval, which was over on the Ash Twin. I think, the Ash Twin project. So I will go back to my ship. Which is all the way over here. And that looks fairly decent in terms of being emptied out. So... oh, okay, can I get a little more control over? There we go. I was just drifting. I guess I was a little too high up in the air that I just wasn't able to correct myself. And over here, yeah. Top off. And we will look for that Ash Twin somewhere and hopefully not burn up in the sun in the process. I'll say that's good enough. Usually I'm not expecting to get off of some planets. So this is the same array as they have on the Ember Twin. The same thing. Powering what exactly? I mean, I've got my assumptions, but we know what happens when you assume. You make an ass out of Uma Thurman. That's a joke from SNL, and I'm not sorry. What I think I want to do for the moment, though, is just really get a better understanding of what everything is here. So this is the very end. This has the two bodies here, and oh, I want to say this was the Giant's Deep fast travel. And, we do have this stuff heading down. Just trying to see if there's anything else that I can be doing to get into some of these places. Because that does extend further down. So that's away from the bottom to here, and then you continue on into here. Let me see if I can outrun a little bit of a sandfall here. Ouch, that's fine. And this is the troublemaker for me. This shenanigans here. So this is at the end It's like there's a break in the line along the equator. And then there's this. Let's get a little bit of suck action here. A free lift upwards. 2 arrays. So yeah, my other thing that I was going to attempt was the getting here early and trying to traverse over the cacti before the sand is gone. And then I was assuming this was the sun station and it is broken. And this was over to the Ember Twin. So we continue on. And we have a door. And I think this was, yes, Timber Hearth. Let me just see if anything was hiding in the foliage that's not. But I mean, this looks broken too. You know, a little bit. And I can warp from this, so why could I not warp from the other thing? Heading on through that. We'll check out the lower sections eventually. I'm just waiting for more of this stuff to empty out. This should be Brittle Hollow? Yes. I don't believe we made that warp before. And there's the thing lifts up. So this only pops up once you arrive. Let me back now, please? Or do I have to get off of it first? There we go. And then this is the other big spiral tower. Ow. And we're back. Giant's Teeth. So I think I have, an understanding that I will be able to hopefully remember where all the things are eventually. My ship is trying to figure out where it's stationed. There we go. Just wanted to get in here and we'll refuel first. And I'll check my log. Yeah, we did not pick up anything new there, just making sure. The music is starting. But this might be a safer way to travel in these caverns. And maybe get a better look of the areas around. I want to get in. And as far as I'm aware, we're just going. Okay. Bye, ship. This is still, yeah, just an elevator up to the top. Here's the very bottom of this. So I do not see a way in. There is no in. There is only death. So one last thing for me to try here at the Ash Twin, and then we will start snooping towards other clues here, other leads. And that was to try to get there nice and early and navigate through those cacti to see what I can figure out from that. Should I engage in the autopilot? Probably. That will hopefully make this a much smoother journey and therefore keep me getting there nice and quick. Undershot. Okay, so we are kind of right around the equator. There we are, right ourselves. And we're taking off for some reason. Maybe the sand's behind me, I don't know. I don't want to know. It's too early to observe anything. So I'm gonna just pop off to the side here. Hopefully I won't get picked up by the sand. And we just gotta wait a moment until we can start seeing some buildings coming up from here. Then we'll be able to figure out where along the equator we're going. Well, no sense wasting oxygen and fuel. I'm through worrying about, this not being fun for anybody to watch, because this is the game. I now understand that this is the game and how you play it. It's all about control and if you can take it. Something. I haven't watched wrestling in a very long time. I don't remember how Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song goes. I'm sorry. Okay, we're starting to see. Now, maybe there was something else I could have been doing to better understand what landmarks were what. I'm hoping this is the right one. I guess I should have looked at the tops of things better. I'm not trying to stray too far. I'm just trying to make sure I contain an understanding of where I am, looking for openings, seeing if there's any other spots that I should be checking out. This is the thing on each side. Ember Twin and question mark. So this would, in theory, be a break. Yes, that's the broken door. I guess I was wrong in just how quickly I needed to get here. But that's fine, I'd rather get here too early rather than too late. gonna really, really suck if this was the wrong building, though. Nope, this should be the right one. Hey. Hey! I don't care. I care a little bit, but I don't. Okay. We have entered a building. And this has one of those things. Open the door from the inside. It's a black hole core. But it has a thing that indicates that you've arrived. And I guess this doesn't give me any oxygen. I'm going to stay here for a moment, because we did not get to this before. Oh! Oh! Oh, you tease! Tease! We did it? We frickin' did it, everybody. Look at me, I'm a happy little bean. Let's read this first. Opens emergency door. That's what we're doing. We made it to the sun station. Oh. Please? Please? I don't want to go into the sun. I have no control. I can't match velocity. I can't... I'm getting burned in the sun. One step forward, one step back. So what is one to do, then? I made it to the sun station. I figured out where the sun station warp is. Hooray for that. But it just took me to a place with nothing really in it. And then I opened a door, and I just was in the orbit of the... for lack of a better description, in, like, the orbit of the sun. I had no control. I tried my little heart out. And it did not go very well. But that's gotta be something. Do we give it one more shot, and then call this an episode? I think that's my best bet, because if I'm gonna, you know, turn my attention away from the Ash Twin, I'm gonna be turning it towards a whole other thing. Just like a, you know, the next big adventure. So it makes sense to do this instead of to start something up at the end of an episode. Right? So I'm just going to hang out in here for a moment, and I'll wait for the sand to go down. I'll meet up with you again once we're back in there and teleporting. Sound like a good plan, I hope. They need like a little radio in the actually, wait, hold on. Yeah. There we are. There's our radio. Alright, we're in. I do not know if there's a way to get through the cactus without getting punctured. I take a lot of damage, and I lose a lot of oxygen as a result of that. Also, I parked my ship in the wrong spot. You may notice it's no longer on this planet, but that's fine if things go how things go. That, we're probably not getting back to the ship anyway, right? Boy, this was a tease. It's like, oh, I see it. It just passed the center there. But it's just because of the... I can only look so far up. So it actually does align eventually. Hey. There we go. Alright, before we do that... Yeah, this is... There's nothing else in here. And I'm going to reread this. Almost... Well, I shouldn't say almost. That's a little bit too much rounding. 281,000 years ago was when there were no more signals being given to this sun station. Then 6 minutes, 46 seconds ago, so the start of our cycle, when we woke up, the increased solar activity detected. And then we've got this. Things are breaking apart, and it's not going so good. Okay, there is something in here. There is stuff. I just need to figure out a way to just do like my scout launcher did and just launch. This crap is in the way. That's the problem, you... Oh, look at that. Okay. Phew. I just had to get a nice shot in there. Let's do some reading while we can. Science compels us to You sons of idiots. So it wasn't that they made a mistake, this was all by design? Okay, maybe they didn't really intend to actually do it just to see if it was possible. You guys, you were so worried about if you could that you never asked if you should. Frickin' Godzilla quote up in there. I don't want to go out there just yet, I don't think. Let's... Is this anything? Do our little spacewalk up here. Look at this. There is a Nomai statue here. This is one of the ones that would contain memories, but I don't think that one actually does. And I'm not seeing anything else. I'm looking at the floors. I'm looking at the ceilings. I'm looking for magic power balls. I'm looking for scrolls. I see nothing. So we'll head down. These aren't anything to read. Am I on the right side? Yes. Want to stay on these gravity platforms. There's another statue. Okay, so we have less than 2 minutes on the station. I don't like that. I don't like this either. Now I gotta find a projection thing. Ash Twin Projection Stone. That would be the interloper, I think. I don't... Oh, shoot. Okay. Is anything? No. And yeah, this is the projections again. 2 of them are being used at the moment. 1, 2... Wait, no. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yeah. So 1 is us. 1 is the other feller whose name I can't recall right now because I'm worried about the sun. Let's... Doink. Okay. Not that this is going to do anything for us, but it's my security projection stone. How the hell am I going to shoot back across? Oh, well, bye. At least I've got my stone. It makes me feel safe. But that's an accomplishment. We did actually make it to the Sun Station. We obtained more information, and I think we've pretty much exhausted all we're going to be able to do at the Ash Twin. I know I say that a lot. Like, I think I got everything, and I definitely did not get everything. But I just don't see a reason to return here at the moment. I'm sure there's plenty of other things to do there. I just don't know what they would be. So it wasn't that they did that. They didn't destroy the sun. It just happens. It's inevitable. They didn't cause it. They tried to. But they failed. Because they suck at everything. And I hate them. I hate the Nomai so much. Next thing that we could do then... Their attention does get turned to the interloper. So I think that's what we'll do next time. Is we will try to explore the insides of the interloper. It says the sun melts the surface. and there's an opening inside. In fact, let's, instead of me saying it, the sunward side. My only question is, do I need to bring the shuttle off of the interloper in order to discover anything on the interloper? Well, that's future James's problem. So I will see you next time. Love ya. Mwah. Bye-bye.